Kingdom Rush Origins fanboy. I mean, the real Morgan. Hi, nerds. Glad to see ya. In a world where Trevor is way too busy and has little time for challenges, we'll throw this one together for ya. Can you beat Kingdom Rush Origins with just one tower? That means one per level, okay? Mercenary towers, however, do not count. I can use them as much as I freaking please. Number 3, you have to count the previous built towers, like in this level that I'm showing you. They still count. Star upgrades are spent as I earn them. No cheating.
Yeah, that's right. Dance, monkeys, dance!
Number 5, I can use any hero on any level. Phoenix is going to carry a lot of these. Durex is going to be very useful. So let's just jump right in and start making comments on this gameplay. Is this a very difficult challenge? I would say at times, yes, certainly quite difficult. Now this level, I opt for just using Arcane Archers because, in my humble opinion, they're probably like overall one of the best towers in the entire game. You got all the awesome upgrades. You got that Immolate that I slowed down for you from Phoenix that you need to time just right to control the crowds. Now, could I have used Wilbur or Durex? Yeah, I could have, but Phoenix is better at crowd control in general, okay? And you only have 25 upgrades on this level, so it's not exactly just a cakewalk. Even on casual, I don't remember what this was on. Clicking the high hyena's health would help, but we do end up losing right here and then having to rebeat it with just barracks. Wasn't too bad.
Hey!
This is what overwhelming disappointment looks like. Now we're on to this level. I'm not too worried because there's no flying enemies in this level. So I'm aware that I can just spam this. Spam. It's the opposite of spam. It's what? Real meat? Is that the opposite of spam? We can just plant this one Blade Singer tower all the way in the back and then use our OP Durex and get 3 stars. Not too shabby. So go ahead, grab a chair, sit back and relax. Now we're on to our first introduction of the dreadful, horrific Bander Snizzle Snatches. They don't actually really end up being that bad, but we try to stall them, and they do end up breaking through right here, unfortunately. Could I have tried it again? Yes. Will I? No. My life has been insane lately, I'm not gonna lie, but we pull it off. 2 stars.
Oh no, don't hit that button!
Now onward toward the Crystal Lake. Now we have more Bandersnatches to deal with, but we do have, yes, and they are allowed, a mercenary tower, some fairy dragon Ares, whatever they're called. Why the heck are they named that? Anyways, they trivialize the amount of threat that would normally be there by the Bandersnatches, because they just freeze them in stone and then you chip away at them. Actually, probably not a very good way to go, but thank you. And now for this level, I spend way too much time, following the Simon Says thing in the bottom left, the minigame on this map. I'm a very musical person, so I feel like it helps me because I have good relative pitch, which means I can hear things and then compare them accurately and be like, oh, I know what those notes were. So when I'm seeing these colors and hearing the tones produced, I can usually get to at least 10 of the memory matches in a row, if not 15. So that level was fun.
I am furious!
And now we're on to the Glitch Master level. Don't you dare pull this on me again. Okay, and this level ends up honestly just being really easy. I think I complete this one on casual. Okay, all of the hard levels are done on casual, okay? So we take her down with some Forest Keepers. And here we are, on to this level. Not too bad, but we do have a purple golem to deal with that will cause many, many headaches and problems. So, I'm as powerful as the Avatar. That's how I'm feeling.
Water. Earth. Fire. Air.
Now we have probably one of the easiest levels in the game, if not the easiest, which is deceiving because it's toward the end of the game, because we have 2 extra dragons helping us out. So they just fly around and burn everything. How can you fail when you have Barricid? Just throw a little gold his way, and he'll turn everything into ash. Ah yes, the level that separates the boys from the men. Macton's Retreat is notoriously like the most, or the second most difficult level that you have to deal with in extreme challenges like this. For this one, attacking it with just one tower is really difficult because there's 2 exits. At least they're kind of close, but knowing which hero to use is tricky because Wilbur is very good, Phoenix is good, but not as good as Wilbur, and then Durex can be in 3 places at once, at least the majority of the time. So I have to work on my freaking micro game to beat this level. And it's not obvious which tower to use either. Do you rely on Wood Blade Singers that'll just basically never die? Forest Keepers that have high DPS and a little bit of crowd control and healing? Do you do Artillery? I don't freaking know. So I just keep trying different heroes and different combinations until I can get close enough to think, okay, this is the one for me. Now, because of some of my other really ridiculous challenges, and I've had some experience on this level being a pain in the neck. MLH has just helped me realize again and again over freaking lots of time that Blade Singers are the way to go. But even more so, that Wilbur is the way to go, and that Wilbur is one of the best heroes ever. He's certainly in the best top 10 heroes of all time. That is Vauduc verified, which I'm coining the phrase Vauducified. So, it is Vauducified that... Wow, we pulled this off with 1 heart. Well done, Wilbur. Believe it or not, we're at the very last level, the Shrine of Eleni. Now, we have a big boss to deal with on this level, and even on casual, she/they, them, there have a lot of HP. Now, this level is hard enough to make it past wave 14 and 15. As you can see, we have those Arachnomancers that are really frustrating. They spawn spiders when they're alive and dead. So it's really tricky to deal with them. And then which hero do you use? Do you use Wilbur because he has the highest DPS in the known universe? Or do you use Durex to try to get some blocking? Well, Durex will just die very quickly to the Spider Goddess. So I'm trying to stick with Wilbur because killing her is the priority. So we keep trying. I don't know how many times I attempted this level. It might have been like 15-ish. Just making it to the freaking boss takes a lot of skill and patience. It takes like 10 minutes, 15 minutes just to get to her. And yeah, as you can see, I'm dying sometimes just getting to her. I can't perfectly get back to her every single time. But we do get the lovely Mercenary Tower in the middle left, the Renegade Post. I really like these guys. They're awesome. They reflect damage, they throw stuff, they're pretty sweet. You died. So we just keep freaking grinding away over days and days, and then a week goes by, and then 2 weeks go by, and then finally, we're just like, okay, we have to come up with some sort of strategy to be able to beat this monstrosity. But the only thing that works is grinding away, so I'm harnessing my inner coziness over many hours and many frustration sessions. And we wear her down. We just keep chipping away. And we try to micro our Wilbur, who has insane single target DPS. Now he shoots out missiles too, which work pretty good. His bombs that he drops work pretty good. The smoke that he drops to slow all these spiders. All of these things you need to get very familiar with if you want to beat this level with 1 tower. The Renegade Post does so much carrying for us too. And you know what? At least I'm playing Kingdom Rush Origins. You know, I'd much rather grind on this level than any other one. But things are looking hopeful. Look how close we're getting here. I can taste the victory line. That doesn't make any sense, but that's how I feel. Oh, but it's getting so close. What's gonna happen? Oh my goodness. No freaking way. We actually did it. So can you beat Kingdom Rush Origins with just 1 tower per level? Non-Nuple, frick yeah! Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe or something. Nerds!